In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The miracle verses of Sureh Yaseen, that is Surah number 36. This Surah is very important. I do not discuss about the Surah itself, but because of its importance, it has several miracle verses, scientific verses in it. In my Farsi language talk about these verses, I talked about 9 of them. But today, God willing, because I want to make it brief, I talk about just 3 of them. Of the 3 verses that I will talk about, the first one is verse 38. It states, "And the sun runs to a fixed place appointed for it. That is the measuring of the mighty, the wise." Discussion. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, contains 200 billion stars. That each billion is 1,000 million. Each star is a very hot and shiny sphere like our sun. In fact, our sun is one of the stars. So our galaxy has 200 billion suns in it. The astronomers are specialists of the stars. They say that the stars are born, they have, during the time then they have younghood, adulthood, and finally they die. At the center of each galaxy, there is a black hole. I have talked about black hole separately in other sessions. Each black hole is made up of millions of dead stars. And these millions of dead stars have been attracted to each other, and because of their attraction force, they have become condensed. So the black hole is much, much smaller than the bulk of the stars. And its attraction force is so high that even the light cannot come out of it. This is why they call it black hole, because it is black, we cannot see it. The stars are born around the black hole, close to it, and they circle around it. In each circle, after they finish it, they do not come to the first place, but they go a little bit further away. So the stars gradually go towards the edge of the galaxy. Our sun was born 5 billion years ago. And during these 5 billion years, each time that it has circled the black hole, it has gone further away, and now it is close to the outer part of the galaxy. The astronomers say that the sun does not go out forever. Finally, at a certain part, it will stop going out. It will continue circling around the galaxy Milky Way, but Each time after finishing the circle, it comes to its first place. So that is a fixed place for the sun that it will stop there. And this is what the the verse states. Number 2, then the rest of the verse states that is the measuring of the mighty device. Discussion about this part. God has produced the laws of physics for our universe, and with his enormous power is enforcing it. It is according to these physical laws that the sun, each time that it circles the black hole, goes further away, and then finally in the future at a certain place it will stop going outwards. And as I said, as this place, although it continues circling around the black hole and the galaxy, each time it comes to its first place. So that is a fixed place for it, and this is what the verse states. And by the way, each circle of the sun around the galaxy takes a little bit more than 2 million years. Number 2 of the 3 verses that, God willing, I will talk about them today. Number 2 is verse 40. It states, "It is not for the sun to overtake the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day, and all float in a circle." Discussion. As the astronomers say, the moon circles around the earth, and along with the earth it circles around the sun. Because of the absorption force and attraction force of the sun over the moon, each year the moon goes 1 millimeter further away from the earth. The astronomers state that so it goes further away from the earth and gets closer to the sun, 1 millimeter each year. The astronomers say that this amount is so minute that the sun never absorbs the moon. And that is what the verse states. Now is discussion about the day and the night. Because the earth, at the same time that circles around the sun, it moves around itself. At any time, about half of it is towards the sun and receives the sunlight. In the summer and the winter, this amount changes, but altogether it is about half of it that is towards this sun. That is the daytime. when it receives the sunlight. The other half that does not receive the sunlight is the night. So at any time, one side of the earth is the daytime and the other side is the nighttime. And the night can never outstrip the day. This is what the verse says. And the last part of the verse states that all, by all it means the sun, the moon, the day, and the night all float in a circle. The sun circles around the Milky Way galaxy, the moon circles around the earth, and the earth circles around the sun, and along with it circles around the Milky Way galaxy. These are all, as this verse states. Also, the day and the night circle around the earth. And this is what the verse says also. Number 3 of the 3 verses that I want to talk about them. It is verse number 80. It states, "He who has made for you fire from the green tree, so that you make fire with it." This verse states that we make fire from the green tree, and we know that this is what we make. We wait until the green branches of the trees dry up, become woods, and then we make fire from them. Also, we make fire by the charcoals. Charcoals are half-burned woods, so they are made, in fact, from the green branches. But what is important to know is that the oil companies extract from the earth, and also the coal mines that to make fire from them, both of them, the coal and the oil, both of them are made from the forests. Forests have lots of trees, green trees. They are made of forests that by the natural causes have gone under the earth and have been covered by the earth for millions of years. So the coal and the oil that we make fire by them are made from the green trees also. Thank you very much, and God bless you.